Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you have Leo predominant in your chart, this could be for you. Remember to use your own discernment, use your own intuition when listening to any tarot readings. You'll find the whole reading in the link in my bio. It'll take you to my YouTube page, and if you're already watching this on YouTube, you're getting the whole reading. Thank you. Please subscribe and become part of the fam. You'll only find the whole reading on YouTube. If this is the first time watching, that's why I'm saying it, because a lot of people that have subscribed, and I appreciate y'all. I don't know how long this whole thing, or what's going to take place with TikTok in the US, but if you want to continue to watch my videos, I still will be putting them on YouTube after mid-January. All right, let me get back into what I got to tell y'all. This is the third time that I'm doing your reading in 2 days. Yesterday was a disaster. I was dozing, and a lot of it had to do with you being tired of something. Maybe somebody's behaving, how they're not speaking, or how they are speaking, or something in regards to that. That was yesterday. Today, it was like, I love you. I want to rock with you. I want to make this happen regardless. Like, I don't even give a shit if somebody else is in the picture. I'm not letting you go, type of thing. And something about like not really expressing to each other, because this has to do with a couple, to each other, what one is truly feeling, like not feeling safe enough to do that. One party may be holding back while the other party isn't. So it's like, there's typically like a logical and an emotional person in each relationship, right? It seems vice versa here. Maybe the male that's a little bit more emotional, the female more logical, and that is a little conflicted at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the conflict is coming from. Maybe some of you guys could have the same placements. You may want to check your placement. So it's a communication style. There may be like a, I use an example. I dated somebody one time that had a placement. My moon is in Pisces, and his moon was in Pisces, and his rising was in Gemini, and so is mine. So there was like a lot of telepathic things that were going on without us even realizing it. And it wasn't just about finishing the sentences. It was these feelings that would come up, and we knew what was happening before the other, person said. So, if I was feeling fear, he kind of knew and he kind of pulled back, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. You need to be mindful and be mindful of your thoughts right now. All right, let's jump into this and see what we get now. Because, that shit was wild earlier. And I didn't put the second one up because my dogs are barking like uncontrollably. One is a Libra, the other one's a Gemini. And it was wild how much they were barking at each other and just fighting. So maybe you guys have some quarrels coming up, somebody of that sign. All right, let's see. You guys need to use your intuition at this time. I'm hearing a head over heart decision that needs to be made, or you need to align your heart and your mind at this time. Some of you guys may be looking at something differently, finding something. Could be in somebody's journal, could even be a text message. Wise counsel. Somebody may be seeking guidance. So whether this is you or somebody else, like going to a spiritualist, a bruja is really what I heard. Somebody wants to get these scales balanced at all costs. Lord, people be tripping. So something is like being ignited or has been ignited in between two people, and the shit feels like it's blowing up. But it doesn't feel like it's blowing up where like there's a complete tower coming down. It's bringing two people together. Like whatever is like coming to the surface and shit is hitting the fan is actually going to bring two people together. It's going to help you ground the relationship better. Told you. So whatever was done, or if somebody did something and did go to a spiritualist, they asked for their roads to be open, for the path to be clear. It doesn't look like somebody went and did something specifically to you. Remember how I said in the beginning that you like somebody, you may be telepathically speaking to somebody, and that's kind of why they stop and reflect before they speak to you, or they may feel like you're cold or not sensitive. Or this is vice versa, right? That's how you could feel like this about somebody else. But there's an honest conversation that's going to be taking place that's going to help you charge ahead and kind of ground this relationship. If this is what this is, this could be in anything. I'm just reading the energy, but it's going to help forward movement. Something's changing for sure. So funny. I love when the cards like align with what my intuition is saying. All right, let's see. Somebody's belly may be messed up. Like they're not gonna, this is so weird and random. Somebody may not be able to poop and they're gonna have to, they're just gonna have a lot of gas. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh. Balance is here. Somebody may fake the funk like everything is cool when it's not, you know what I'm saying? And that's because they're shielding themselves and they're not revealing exactly what's going on in a situation. But something is, if this is what's been happening and it hasn't happened yet, something is going to shake some shit up, and it's going to require two people to come together and work on this relationship differently. Somebody feels like they need to protect their child. I'm hearing that's what they like. I don't know why. Yeah, somebody's feeling stuck too. Like they're holding something in. It's like they want to get into alignment. This has to do with a wound. There are new beginnings coming. I mean, that the reality is that, you know, just like the song, I think I said it earlier. Maybe I didn't say it earlier. But I had heard the song Rock With You. Like somebody's willing to rock with you regardless. They need to start over. We're starting over. But there are new doors opening. There are new opportunities coming your way. Things are going to be shifting. It's like a higher timeline, higher frequency. And because you've been honoring yourself, it's almost like you're being rewarded for whatever you've been accomplishing. Something's contagious. I don't know why I just heard that. The vibe is contagious. So maybe if somebody's like being nasty, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're picking up on it and then you're just mirroring the energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't clean dirt with dirt, by the way. That shit is the wackest thing. I'm going to give you the same energy you give me. Stupid. Whoever came up with that is a fucking dum-dum. Excuse my French, but a dum-dum. Again, there's transformation happening. There's just a need for, somebody may be like very authoritative, you know what I'm saying? But that's also transforming. It's like somebody's learning to go with the flow, learning to express themselves, learning to take control over their mind, you know what I'm saying? And put their heart in a situation. It's like adding emotion to what used to be cold. This is part of a journey because somebody's been very betrayed in the past. So this is just how they take action. If they're very assertive and aggressive, it's because of what they've dealt with in their past. It's kind of weird because I don't feel like this is coming to an end. Like typically I see this card and I'm like, oh, somebody's cutting your ass out. Or, you know, there's, you know, death, God forbid. But what I'm seeing is that something is transforming. Somebody is looking at something differently. Somebody wants to go with the flow, so they're going to be shifting their energy. Some of you guys may be getting visited by a passed over loved one. Could be at night, could be in your dreams. Oh, I hope nobody está jodiendo today. I can't. Not with that type of shit right now. Let's see. What else do they need to know, Leo, Señor? There's a need for you to clear your mind at this time. Laugh a lot. You will have an epiphany about something. It could be the people that you're around. Your energy is rubbing off, right? So you're now, when you're recognizing this, you're now in a space to be receiving, and you're receiving healing. And on top of receiving healing, you're shifting your energy. Some of you guys are going to be self-reflecting. I'm hearing untapped talents. If there was any delays and procrastination, that looks like it's going to go away. But somebody's learning a lesson in this equation. Somebody's learning how to be more patient. Somebody's also learning how to submit. Somebody is learning how to take care of themselves also, like their own self-care. Now I just heard time will tell. If they're a cheater or they're two-faced or whatever they've been hiding, it's going to come out. They may have been going through some type of upheaval, chaos, that they lack the trust to tell you because they feel like you may turn your back on them. I don't know, Leo. He's dealing with a Virgo. I heard Virgo just now. Somebody's being aloof. That's what I just heard. Let's see. Something about Mercury retrograde was significant. There's some type of date coming up for you. Maybe with an earth sign, air sign. The hell is going on here? You may hear that somebody goes on a date with an earth sign. Somebody's confused about their sexuality. Somebody manifested a date. A date. It could be an outing too. So there's going to be a need for you to use your intuition. Somebody's going to be communicating to you. I'm hearing about how they're feeling in regards to a sexual connection. Could be an air sign. I just heard somebody may also be feeling used because they're not feeling heard, but the sex is always there. I don't know. Let's see. The vibe is contagious. That's what I keep hearing. That's twin flames at the bottom of the deck. I wanted to pop out. Let's see what else you got going on. Leo. I keep hearing Virgo. Keep going with a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. You could have Leo in your chart. You got earth signs here again. There's somebody that's at a distance. Could be an earth sign. I'm hearing could be another fire sign. Somebody at a distance may be retreating from you. Could be a feminine. Like two people are in their thoughts here. Doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, but two people here are in their thoughts. There's regrets. Somebody's afraid of a cycle closing. Somebody's afraid of something changing in a relationship. Somebody does not feel worthy. This has to do with emotions. This has to do with like an offer or like something that was solid. Somebody's being really quiet about something too. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have those in your chart as well. There's a lot of transformation. Twin flames came out again. So there's something transforming between you and somebody else. I'm hearing it. Leo could be a north node. I don't know. Let's see what your self-care message is. There's doubts that need to be released. You guys you're going to be living out your dreams too. They want you to trust yourself and the decision you make. Like no decision is really a wrong decision. It's just leading to a lesson or a blessing. And if you need help, all you got to do is ask your angels because they're going to give you the answer to something. There's a need for you to find the beauty in all things, even the things that don't work out. And then it says validate your past. Even the things that don't work out. Okay? Let's see. One more stuff. Let's see what it says. For yourself. There we go. I'm fucking yawning again. Some of you guys need to spend time with your animals. Some of you guys need to listen to some music and like sing along and shit. That's gonna help you. Some of you guys are gonna be having lots of sex. That'll help too. So we have like just everything that moves your body. The last card that came out with treats. So some of you guys could be indulging. But there's a need for you to kind of focus on whatever makes you feel good. They want you to do that to get out of whatever funk you're in. Anyway, I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. I love you guys. God bless. Godspeed. Later.